Hello. So I can see, Mary, you are here. That's
Yes.
good. At least we are two, but I can see that people are coming, so welcome. Once again, today, that's the second time for a live session this year, this school year. We are, maybe a short word about us, because some of you know us very well, but others don't. So I am Mark, and we have Mary. Hello, Mary.
Hello.
So I can see you in big and on the screen, and I am very small on the other one. So I don't know what the other, if people can see both of us, I guess so. And in fact, just for you to know, I and Mary worked on LEGO Braille Bricks pedagogical concept for 3 years now. So we have conceived all the activities, chosen the skills that are worked. So that's why we are very happy today to present few new activities that are in the website. And while we are talking, maybe if you can share where you're from on the chat, and remember to allow everyone to read what you write on the chat, so that it's also the point of a live session is to be live. So if we can interact, it's always better. And
Mark,
yeah.
we already have someone raising hand.
Okay, maybe a question, but about that, you can ask questions or make comments directly also in the chat, and we will take time, either Maria or I, to answer. So this live session is about emergent literacy and LEGO Braille Bricks, of course. So maybe what we can do while we are, I'm continuing to say a few words, we can maybe share something that we would like to, a question, only one question today that we would like to ask you is about what is pre-Braille for you. So Mary, if you can share the presentation and the magic QR code.
Yes. So here we are.
Okay.
To use it, you just have to take a picture of the QR code and then go.
I don't know if it's the same for the other person, but I can see all your presentation and not just the first slide, not the right one.
So once again, is it better?
Okay, yes, that's a big QR code.
So you have two different ways to do it.
So I'm going to make the first one, because I prefer this one, is to use the QR code directly with my phone. So I just have to go, it directs me directly to menti.com. And here you have access to the question, how would you describe pre-Braille with 1 or 2 words? And the idea is that you share all the words that make you think of pre-Braille emergent literacy. What is pre-Braille? What is emergent literacy for you? Mary, you can explain the other way to go?
If you're not very familiar with QR code, you can just go to menti.com, MENTI.com, and then you have a code, a voting code, and it is 84812206. I'm going to type that in the chat so you'll know where to go. 84812066, and you have menti.com.
It's like on TV when we have to vote for some candidates.
And then we can go and look at what you've written so far. So I'm just gonna give you a few more minutes and share the screen. Ready? Don't hesitate to use the chat. So if we look at it, we already have a few words to describe pre-Braille. So we have play, explore, access, tactile, children, skills, touch, patterns. We have learning media assessment, texture, individual patterns, vocabulary, young. So we have children, young, tactile skills that can go with touch, explore, fine motor, texture. We have also tactual, finger strength training. We have scribbling with Braille, symbols. You can vote and you can insert many different words. So if you have another idea that can come, please use it. I think you have 10 possibilities. If you need
it's funny because the word in the middle, I don't know if my English is not good enough, but I don't know what it is.
EYFS.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna refresh a little bit. So
nice.
you can see that we have several times fine motor and tactile skills. It means that you've been many to vote for this. Oh, we have someone talking to us here saying chat is not working.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. What's happening?
Yeah, because it seems to work for me. I'm just going to write hello from my, for me it works.
Yeah. Is it working now? Working now.
Yeah, it's working. Great.
Thank you. And we have language learning, access, new word, concept development, and the subject of today, emergent literacy. So maybe a few more seconds and then we'll be ready.
Oh, I know what EYFS means.
Foundation stage.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So where did that come from? Where are you? In the US, using the UK. Okay. So we have people from UK. Where else? I saw Beatrice from Italy and also Canada. Okay. So if we just look again at what you wrote on pre-Braille, so we have fine motor, tactile, a lot of tactile things, tactile experiences, and then we can see coming words from the literacy aspect. So we have emergent literacy, we have access, language learning, vocabulary. We have also explore, that can be something about it, young, individual, early stage, and concept development, learning media assessment. And that's great, Mark, because we not only have tactile and fine motor, but we have every other skills that we put under pre-Braille. And that's why today's topic is early literacy and not only pre-Braille with LEGO Braille Bricks, because we've been designing activities to help develop early literacy skills. Okay, maybe is it time to start playing a bit? What do you think? Oh, Mark, you're muted.
I'm muted, but I'm so talkative that I can speak even if nobody hear me. No, in fact, I just wanted to say, why don't you share about where our thoughts about pre-Braille and emergent literacy. But I think we kind of have a summary and we agree on what is on the screen on Menti.
Exactly. So we're going to go back to the presentation, if I am allowed to. Okay. So when we talk about pre-Braille, we have kind of the same view as you have. So it's a multi-sensory approach to pre-Braille, and we want to promote the development of motor, auditory, tactile skills, as well as concepts. So what is really important is that some activities that we're going to present today, but in fact, all the activities in the website have been created to encourage, support, and develop a love of reading, and not only fine motor and tactile skills, but much more than that. Are you ready for a few pre-Braille activities? So we're going to start with the first one. You just need, so I'm not going to share that immediately with you. You just need one base plate. Are you ready? In Alabama or Aberdeen or British Columbia, Wales, Spain, Alicante. Yes, the live session will be recorded. Are you ready? Do you have a base plate?
In fact, in France, I'm ready.
Okay, so you need one base plate and 5 random bricks.
Okay.
So I take my bricks. You have yours. If you have them at home, please do it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You put your 5 bricks in a bowl or a bag.
Okay.
So I have them in the bag. And then you take 5 more bricks.
5 other ones.
Yeah. So 5 in your bag or bowl and 5 with you.
Okay.
Okay, so you're going to start taking one brick. You attach it at the corner, top left corner of the base plate in the correct reading position. So it means vertical. One brick, top left. Great, Mark. Then you take a second brick and you attach it below. So you leave 2 or 3 rows of studs and you attach the brick. So we have 2 on the base plate. You do exactly the same with the third one. You leave space, you attach it below. So we will have a column of bricks with space in between. The fourth and the last one, which will be at the bottom, top left corner.
And maybe I have a question because you mentioned that they have to be in the correct reading position, but as we are in pre-Braille, why?
It means you are the teacher preparing the activity. So even if we are in pre-Braille, you know how to read Braille or print character. So you can orientate the brick in the correct way. That's always very important to give the children all the right position, even if they don't know yet how to read, because they will take the habit to fill the brick with the space, the free space at the bottom of the brick. So we take care in preparation to put all the bricks in the correct reading position, even if the child doesn't know how to read yet. Ready? Are you ready at home?
I don't know, but I am.
I don't know. Someone would like to print the slides?
Jennifer is ready at home. Yeah.
Oh, good, Jennifer. So this is the preparation. So far, you've only been the teacher or the practitioner preparing the activity. Now you need to switch and become a child because you're going to do it. And the activity is a pre-Braille activity. And what you have to do is just to take one brick in your bag and attach it close to the first brick you have on the base plate. So you take the brick and you attach it close to the first one.
So do we close our eyes?
It's up to you.
I try. I hope we have a lot of time.
Someone is asking, is it regular LEGO bricks? No, it's, in fact, we do it with Braille bricks, but it can be done with regular LEGO bricks. So we are in pre-Braille manipulation, and all the activity here can be done with any kind of bricks. So as we are doing the activity with the Braille bricks, that's why we are talking about the correct reading position, just for the bricks that the teacher is attaching on the base plate. But as a child, when you attach the second brick, even if it's not in the correct way, the exercise is correct because we just pay attention on how you attach a brick. Are you done, Mark? Can I see it? The first one? Okay. Oh, no, wait. I said just the first one.
Oh, the first one.
Okay. Sorry. First one.
Okay.
You are too good.
So I was, okay, more than ready.
Okay. First one. So if we talk about emergent literacy, do you think this activity to attach a brick close to another is fun? I'm waiting for your comments in the chat. Was it fun?
So let's
No
say
answer?
yes or no, please.
Yes, someone is very nice. I think my student will like this challenge. Okay, so you are very, very nice people. Yes, yes. I don't have any no. Oh no. Mark, did you have fun?
Look what I have written in the chat.
No, okay. I was expecting some no, because as a child, if I was doing an activity like that and you just tell me to attach a brick close to another one, yes, maybe it can be nice at the beginning because playing with bricks and attach them on a base plate, it's not so boring, but I'm not so sure it's really fun. So we have to make this fun. And that's why I took the presentation off for you not to see the title of this activity. But in fact, it depends where you live, yes, whether it is fun or not. Okay, but you will see that this activity can be really much more fun. So in fact, this activity is called Frozen Penguin. And at the beginning, instead of just saying you will have to attach a brick, we will talk about the scenario or the story of this activity. So I remove the brick and I just have the one on the screen, the one on the base plate, the first one I put as a teacher. And I will tell you, look, this brick on the top left corner, it's not a brick, it's a frozen penguin. And it's really, really, really cold. And the other brick below, it's also a frozen penguin. So on the base plate, you have 5 frozen penguins, and they are really cold. But fortunately, on your bag, you have 5 other penguins that are friends, they're friends, and they are warm. And do you know how penguins warm up each other? Do you know? Mark, can we try to do that?
But
So
I'm very little on my screen.
Oh, you big on mine.
Okay. So I don't
They
know where you are. Are you if I like that?
Maybe.
That's too difficult.
So imagine my left hand is Mark and my right hand is me. So if we stand together, standing close together, like you say, huddle together, stand close together. That's what we have on the chat. That's right. They warm like that. So now I will tell you to do the activity of frozen penguin. So just take your base plate with the 5 frozen penguin, take your friends in the bag, and then pick the warm penguin in the bag and attach them on the base plate close to each warm frozen penguin, just to warm them up. So I'm starting to do that. Ready? Okay. Are you done, Mark?
Yeah.
Can we see?
I was done previously.
Yeah. Okay. So now you have 10 penguins in pair of 2, and the frozen one should be warm enough. Okay, so that's how we make all the activity talk about literacy and early literacy by having a scenario. So now with this scenario, we talk about penguins. So that's something in addition, language. Do you know penguins? Do you know where they live? You don't have to be sighted and have seen a penguin to know exactly what a penguin seen. I am a grown-up and I have never seen any penguin till last year. But I had a mental image of what is a penguin. So you can talk about the characteristic, how penguins walk, for example, how they live, where they live, what they eat, how many legs they have, does they fly, many different things. So it means you can develop concept about penguins, about their lives, the place where they live, and many more concept, even without the help of the sight, and in fact without really seeing a penguin in real life. So it means with this activity we develop concepts and we make the activity meaningful, having a story. I think it is a bit more joyful, don't you think, in the chat, to talk about frozen penguin than just attach a brick on the base plate. What else can we find if we talk about characteristic of this activity? What do you think can describe this activity? I think it was joyful. It was meaningful. What can we find? Someone is saying adding the element of calling them penguin does make it more interesting, even if I call the 5 cold friends and then 5 warm friends. Yes. We can also develop a bit more, saying, okay, the first penguin on the top left is still cold. Do you have a solution to warm this penguin more? Do you have a solution? What can we do? Anyone?
That's difficult to interact so quick in the chat, I guess.
Mark, do you have one?
Yes, I can read what is on the chat. We can ask another penguin to join, or Megan saying match another the same to warm up.
Mm-hmm. Where can we add? Because we are on the edge of the base plate. So we had a space at the right of the penguin, but we cannot attach one at the left on top. Okay, I'm doing this right now. I have one on top. Okay, below, yes, another solution, great. Below horizontally, for example, but it's still cold. I know it's telling me. Okay, I'm going to help you a little bit. So we can remove the frozen penguin from the top corner and we can place it in the middle of the base plate. And then we can have a penguin at his left side, his right side. On top, we can also have a penguin, so on top, sorry. We can have one above, beneath, someone says around.
Around, yes. Yeah.
So, you know, we also talk here about many different spatial concepts, like on top, beneath, around, below, left, right. So many different concepts, sorry, that we were not expecting to work with at the beginning. So if we go back to the presentation, you will see that with these activities, we develop pre-braille skills, like the one we talked about, the fine motor, the tactile skills, everything about multisensory skills, but also we work on many different aspects. So for each activity, we will have activities that are joyful. You will see, with a lot of fun stories and things to do. We will have activities that are meaningful. So here we talk about the penguin, but if your student is interested in other animals, you can use them and invent your own story. We have activities that are actively engaging. It means that as the students doing it, you participate fully in it, you are involved, and you can make choice, decisions, and learn from it. We have activities that are social. Sometimes it's just between two people, but it can be played in group. And we have activities that can be iterative. So the last exercise we did was iteration by adding another aspect on the activity, saying that the penguin was still cold and tried to find solution to solve problems. So you will see that you will find this activity, this characteristic in all the playful learning experiences that we propose in the LEGO Braille Bricks, and they will be joyful, active and engaging, iterative, meaningful, and social. Maybe not all at the same time, they are not necessary all the time, but we know that children should experience moments of joy and surprise, make meaningful connections, be active and absorb, iterate and engage with others. And that's how they learn through play. I think it's time to go to another activity.
Another activity that is called water turtle or lizard. So maybe we can go straight away to the how to prepare. So as a teacher, you remember in the website, you have all the activity sheet, and one section is how to prepare. So for this activity, you will need one base plate. So Marie, can you prepare it at the same time? You have it?
Yes, I'm going to switch my camera so you will see.
Because we need quite a lot of things. So we need also a bowl or a glass full of water.
Okay, I have it here.
Okay. Yeah, I can see water. Okay. A large bin or box full of sand.
Oh, you are lucky, because actually I was in a holiday, and where I am, it's on the beach. So that's the sand that my daughter was picking for me earlier.
Okay, great. Then you need also 10 random LEGO Braille bricks.
Okay.
So that's easy. You can use your 10 penguins, for example. We don't care. They have to be random, but they have to be Braille bricks. And you will also need 10 classic LEGO bricks. And usually we like to use the same size as LEGO Braille bricks, that is to say 4 by 2 column of 4 steps. You have everything. While you are preparing, I'm just answering a question about Elizabeth. No, Jennifer, about where can I find these size and activities. In fact, all the activities that we are presenting are in the website legobraillebricks.com. So you can see it very easily, and we will have a short tour of the website at the end of this session. So Marie, are you ready? So you are a teacher now, and you have to hide the 20 bricks in the sand.
Okay, so maybe I'm going to stop sharing and...
Oh, that's great.
Yes, you have my screen. So
yeah,
I have to hide
all the bricks in the sand.
Okay. It's noisy.
I like it. It's like we are cooking, in fact, because it's sand, but it seems it could be flour or sugar, or and it works also with rice, for example.
Rice, lenses, yeah, lentils.
Okay.
I think they are hidden.
Okay, so now you're not anymore a teacher, an adult. You're now a child.
Okay.
So you can close your eyes if you want. It's better, yeah, with the eyes closed. And the idea, I'm going to read in what is on the Let's Play section, explaining the instruction that the students or children have to follow. So first one, search the beach. So the beach is, of course, the sand, for 20 animals hidden in the sand.
Okay.
LEGO Braille bricks are lizards. Other bricks, classic bricks, are water turtle. Okay?
Okay.
So search for a brick. So
I have
I have
one.
one. So what animal is it? Is it a lizard, LEGO Braille bricks, or a water turtle, classic brick?
It's a Braille brick, so it's a lizard.
It's a Braille brick, so it's a lizard. That's right. Do you know where it lives?
No.
A lizard no? Okay. So usually we like to say that they like to live in deserts or in the desert or somewhere on the sand. So I suggest that they are not living in the water so that you can place them on the base plate.
Okay. I remember, so now, I can find some on the wall.
Okay. And now what you're going to do, I'm going to change the instruction. You're not going to look randomly at the bricks. You have to find a turtle, a water turtle. So a classic brick.
So I have 2 lizards and a turtle.
Like a turtle.
Yeah.
So where are you going to place the water turtle?
In the water.
Yes, because water turtle lives in water. So you have the ocean, you have the beach, and you have to look for those 2 kinds of animal. But Mary, I'm sure you were having fun, but what I suggest, if we have a look at a video that we've made in Paris, I think 2 years ago, something like that. So, yeah. So just before we see the video, so that's in French. I hope you can speak French, but if you don't, that's not a big deal because we are going to make audio description of what is on the screen. Just to let you know, we have a blind child, age 5. And Marie is presenting him the activity, saying where the beach is, where the sand is, where the water is, so that he is perfectly aware of where those different elements are.
La rivière pour les tortues, et à toi de voir ce que tu trouves dans le sable.
He's tasting the sand, the taste of the sand on his finger.
Dans le désert, sur la plage.
And he's asking where the lizard lives.
On a trouvé? Si tu veux, tu peux te mettre debout, si c'est plus facile.
C'est un lézard.
C'est un lézard. Alors, le lézard, il n'a qu'un seul point. C'est une brique Lego. C'est une brique un Lego Braille.
Une tortue.
Très bien.
He found a turtle.
Un lézard.
And a lizard.
C'est des activités. Non, voilà.
Je suis là, je suis devant maintenant.
Et encore.
He was looking for you, Mark.
Yeah.
Qu'est-ce que c'est que tu as trouvé?
Un lézard.
Encore un lézard.
Il y a plein de lézards. On a pas mis beaucoup de sable.
Oh, quand même.
So as you can see, this little boy is very talkative and so involved, engaged in the activity. So that was really interesting to really see what he was doing. So Mary, you can share once again the 5 characteristics of playful learning experiences, and just to say a few words to show you, because we think that this video is a good example of those 5 characteristics, because you just have to look at the face of the boy and it's obvious that the activity was really joyful for him. He was smiling all the time. And it was really meaningful also because he was looking for lizard, but not only looking for lizard, he was also answering where does lizard live, and the same for the turtle. So it was meaningful. Socially interactive, so it was socially interactive with adults, with Mary, with me, so that he was really not alone doing this activity. he was really, really actively engaged in the activity. And about iteration, so it's something that we cannot see here because he was making the activity for the first time, but maybe the second time you can add different animals or repeat the activity, adding or removing a few bricks if it's too difficult, so you can make it easier or more difficult. So it's a good example of 4 of those 5 characteristics. And as Marie told you before, of course, it's not mandatory to have the 5 skills. If you have 4 of them, that's really great. But that's a good indication to see if an activity can be really meaningful and joyful. Maybe just the next slide, because I'm not going to read everything, but the subject today is emergent literacy, and you can see that with this activity we worked a lot of different skills. One of them is a creative skills, telling that you can create and retell simple stories. Another one about emotional skills, about control motor skills and emotional commitment to simple action, and to be involved in an adventure and the pleasure to listen to a story. And social skills, because of course participation in discussion, presentation. So not only we are working those different skills, but also trying to develop emergent literacy. And just a summary to all this presentation about the Did You Know? Through this fun activity, children share new sensory experiences, learn to explore, manipulate, imagine, sort, while having fun. Marie, maybe we can go to the next activity.
Time flies, and we have to save turtles.
Yes.
So the next activity.
A lot of animals.
Yeah, but we are in emergent literacy, and we know that using animals instead of bricks is really sparkling imagination of all the children. Sorry. So if we take this very simple activity, I think it's one of the most simplest in the website, and it's just for the kids to be aware that the bricks, whether they are Braille bricks or just Lego bricks, they have a right side up and an upside down. So we just, if I read the Let's Play, we just have bricks in the bowl, and then the instructions are: help the turtles get back on their feet. The side of the bricks with the studs on is their shell. Choose a turtle, find the turtle's shell with the studs, place the turtle on the table with the studs facing up. Let's play with your turtle. So if I stop sharing this and I go again to my camera, you can have a look. So I have a bowl with bricks, and the activity is just to take one brick at a time, look for the studs and orientate the brick on the table, so to have the studs facing and the brick up, right side up. And like that, you know, you have saved the turtle, because when turtles are upside down, they may be in trouble, having difficult time to get back on their feet alone. So we save all the turtles like that. So, sorry, a few minutes ago, we talked about, do we need Lego Braille Bricks, or do we do this activity only with Braille Bricks? Sometimes for a young child developing emergent literacy skills, these bricks can be a bit small, and maybe it can be challenging just to do this simple activity, and in fact, looking for the studs and orientating the bricks correctly. So we can do something else. We can use Duplo bricks, you know, the biggest bricks. So instead of having Braille bricks in my bowl, I have Duplo bricks, and then I will pick one, look for the stud. So now I fill the holes. It's not the stud. I turn the brick, I fill the holes, all the holes, so I know this is my turtle, the shell, and my brick is upside down. And I can do exactly the same with all the turtles in the bowl. Okay, they're all safe. If I am lucky enough to have some real turtles, like I have here, there are Duplo turtles, but they can be any kind of Duplo or turtles toy. You have them in the bowl and you do exactly the same. So you look at the bottom, the feet, the shell, and place it right side up on the table. If you don't have this, why not use something else? So remember, this activity, you can do them with bricks, Duplo bricks, Braille bricks, but you can also try to find a kind of other material. For example, I have lids, bottle lids of soda, milk, what else, and I can play exactly the same. So I try to find the round shape, say that it is the shell, and I place my turtle right on its feet on the table just to save it. And one last thing, if you don't have any of that, you can take Play-Doh, you can make the turtle, you can add some studs on the shell of the turtle. For example, I'm not very good at Play-Doh, but you can do better than me, I think. So look, I have a turtle with some bumps on the shell, and I can place it here and then take it, try to find what is the right side up and place it on the table, shell up to save it.
What a nice turtle.
You're making fun of my turtle, Mark, I think.
No, that was great.
Okay, I see. It's always like that. Time flies and we are nearly at the end.
Yeah, and maybe we can share quick information that are very useful if you want to stay linked with us and really share what you're doing yourself with LEGO Braille Bricks, because that's also something that is very interesting for us. So I have shared in the chat two things. One is the Facebook. We have a community of more than 2,300 persons. Some are using Braille Bricks, some not yet, because you know that all the bricks are not available in all countries so far. So the idea is really for people to share what they are doing with the bricks. And I can see that Beatrice from Italy is here with us today. And maybe a week ago, she shared something interesting on the Facebook. So that's really, really interesting. Just for you to know, if you want to join this Facebook, you just have to press on the link, and then you will have to answer 3 questions. So just for us to see if you are a professional or a parent of a blind child and you are interested in using LEGO Braille Bricks in educational setting, because we don't want fan of LEGO or whatever people coming. So that's really a lot of people. More than 90% of the community are people from our practitioners, and we really want to keep it. Then about the YouTube channel, because we have one question at the beginning about the last session that we have made. All the sessions are recorded, and you will find them maybe 15 days or up to a month after the live session on YouTube. So you can then, of course, watch them whenever you want. And also information about the next live session. So we have a live session each month. So far, that's today, it's the second one. So the third one will be in December. And guess what? It will be December the 12th. So it will be about creative manual Christmas activities. So you know everything. The time of the day is the same. So depending where you live, that's 4 o'clock p.m. in London. It will be 11 a.m. in New York. It will be 5 p.m. in Paris, and it really depends where you are. You just have to adjust to London or New York time. And you have the link to register, because you really have to register to each session you would like to have. And maybe we can just also tell you a few words about the number 4 live session, which will be January the 4th, and it will be about Braille around the world. So we will have guests for both live sessions from different countries presenting either creative activity for Christmas or Braille information in their country. And all the sessions are 45 minutes. And maybe one last thing about the live session, starting January, you will also find live sessions in French and in Spanish. So we will share with you this information on Facebook. Marie, maybe if you can, share very quickly where to find all those information in the website.
Yes, I was just about to. So you just go on the website, homepage. You have information about the online course here. And if you want to look at the live session, you click in facilitation, the third in the menu bar, facilitation, you scroll down and you have a small card and it's written live session. So you click and you have the full list of all the 9 live sessions with the link to register and a short sentence explaining the contents of the live session. You also have at the beginning the link of the YouTube channel, and then you can click and go to see all the videos we have here and apply to be part of the YouTube channel.
Okay, and I think it's time to say goodbye. We are late, 2 minutes late.
Sorry.
So once again, thank you for your active participation. For some of you, it was really nice to interact, even if it's not very easy. We hope that we will be able to share directly with you wherever you live. And so we hope also to see you January the 12th on this happy, we'll say, thing about Christmas and creative things.
And Mark, we have someone saying, I don't want to leave, I want to play, so come next month.
Yeah. So see you soon, I hope. Yeah, and have a nice rest of the day. Bye.
Bye.